Hello, I'm Scott Stoll, and I'm running for state representative in Illinois' 93rd District. Currently, I help own and operate a small set of family-owned independent pharmacies down in the Schuyler, Brown, and Cass County areas. I'm also a city councilman in Rushville, where I focused on advancements in our infrastructure and supporting our small businesses and our economic development in our communities. When I announced my candidacy over a year ago, I came up with a vision, and that vision hasn't changed much over the last 12 months. It's to represent the 93rd District in a respectful, action-oriented, and forward-thinking manner, and to be a representative that cares for the people and puts their needs and interests above all else. My goals and my platform are very direct and they're very focused. The first one is healthcare. Currently in our state and in our communities, we have a large need for a more affordable and accessible healthcare system. Now more than ever, especially with COVID-19, I have seen personally, we have families and folks out there that are needing to choose between putting food on the table or getting their medication. And I think that they can do both. For far too long, we've allowed legislators in Springfield to have the insurance companies, the pharmacy benefit managers, and the drug companies sit at the table and call the shots and set the prices and put their profits above your health. I will put a stop to that. No person should be without health care, and no person should have to file for bankruptcy in order to make sure that their health care needs are met. Second is education. I'm the father of three, so I understand the need for support for our school districts in our area. Our teachers and our school districts need someone that will fight for and support them in Springfield, and I will do that. Many programs and schools are going underfunded, and they've been going underfunded for years. Some of the money is going up north to larger cities. We need to bring that money back to our rural area, back to the 93rd District. Nowadays, there's also a need for more paraprofessionals and more administration due to the COVID-19 virus. That costs money. So we need to fund our schools and give them the support that they need to support our children. State funding is also going to help in a variety of other manners. One in particular that is a pain point for many people is property tax. If I can secure state funding for our areas, that has a good chance of reducing or at least level setting our property taxes that are going on and increasing at an exponential rate. We also have some extremely amazing schools, higher education schools in our district, whether it be Spoon River College or Carl Sandburg, Lincoln Land, and of course Western Illinois University. These schools drive our economy with the jobs. They also are the next step for our kids to continue their education and prepare themselves to enter the workforce. And one of the things that I am focused on with education that sometimes goes unseen is the need for support for our technical and vocational schools. We have to give our young men and women coming out of high school an option as we move forward, because higher education or military service sometimes isn't the option that they would decide to choose. But we need electricians and plumbers and laborers, and we need to support those schools to provide the right education for those young men and women. And third and finally is small businesses. I watched many of our small businesses close their doors, not just because of the pandemic, but because of lack of support coming from Springfield. I will focus on incentivizing new and existing small businesses and their owners in order to propel them to success in their communities. I will help our communities develop an incubator that will help new business owners succeed and get the support that they need so that they stand a fighting chance. I will also look at new industries that we can provide and bring into the 93rd District, such as hemp or alternative power like wind, solar, and I think that those options right there can provide jobs, and they can provide tax dollars and tax benefit to our communities. We cannot continue to allow our historic main streets to go dark. All three of these are very passionate areas for me, and all three of these, ironically, have been forgotten about by our current representation. I will not allow these 3 areas to be forgotten any longer. I'm not your typical stand-in representative. I'm ready to challenge the status quo. I am ready to work for the people, and I am ready to make changes that are needed for a better tomorrow. Thank you very much.